heart hunger is emotional pain that we dress up as physical hunger. Often you might actually feel that you want to eat. You may even tell yourself that you are hungry. Some people even feel hungry. I think it's a bit of a myth that you won't experience pangs of hunger. I think we have to interrogate any hunger sensation a little bit further. But heart hunger exists when we have emotional pain or psychic pain, and we sublimate it or we change it into an urgency to eat. And in the unconscious automatic hope that by filling ourselves with sugar and carbs and anything else that we particularly enjoy, that satisfaction in the short term will push away the pain that we are in. And the only way to actually interrogate the sensation that we are feeling to be hunger is probably to have a glass of water and to wait for 5 or 10 minutes and to see if the sensation persists. And while you are waiting, to just ask yourself whether you are in any emotional distress at the moment. And obviously we are all in some degree of distress a lot of the time. So it's not to say that you can never eat if you're having any crisis in your life. But if you feel that in the current moment, you are emotionally distressed, and you would do better to sit with that pain and a journal and write about it than to sit and have a meal. I remember on the day that my mother married my stepfather, who I adore my stepfather. I was so grateful that he arrived in my mother's life. But I was sitting at breakfast in so much pain, just because I missed my father, and the fact that my mother was remarrying meant that my nuclear family was ending. And I decided I would just not eat breakfast, because anything I ate that morning was going to comfort that pain. And I thought it was more honoring of the pain to just not eat breakfast. Almost like a bit of a spiritual fast. I was not having a hunger fast against their wedding. I was absolutely in favor of it. But I just felt it was honoring of the pain to not push it away or quell it with food. And so there is a time to just sit with your pain rather than comforting it with food. And I think it's very useful from a bariatric mind mastery perspective to always be mindful and aware of what purpose we are using the plate of sustenance in front of us for, even when we have physiological hunger. It's part of the options that we have at our disposal all the time as robust thinking adults. We're allowed to have these conversations with ourselves all the time. And I think it's the beauty of self-development and self-growth.